Okay, guys, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whenever you come across this video. I just want to talk about the trade, the trade I would have taken today if I traded on Monday, but I don't trade on Mondays. Monday is more like an observation day to see how the market, the market is just opening. You go a day well before I take my trades. So I mostly trade on, my trade starts mostly on Tuesdays. So though I saw two trade opportunities today on gold, yeah, which went to TP, and my risk to reward is 1:4. Then I can target um higher if my drawn liquidity is structural. Like I have a structural drawn liquidity. That's when I can increase my target, but mostly 1:4 minimum. And it was backed from systems. I was trading 1:3 mostly before, but I after checking my data and all, I figured that I could actually increase my risk to reward to 1:4. So yeah, so since then I've been doing mostly 1:4s. So I want to just give a brief on how I got the two setups today. I'll probably put a picture of the trade before and after somewhere. So yeah, my trade was quite simple. Though I am waiting for to see if price gets to this point. Yeah, but before that, let's see. This is what I'm waiting for. So when the market opened, yeah, market on Friday, where is Friday? Okay, market closed somewhere around here. Yes, market closed somewhere around there. So what did I see? I saw that, okay, I guess I need to go to lower time, 5 minutes. Okay, I saw that market bought, yeah, created this sort of, reacted from somewhere here. So like a breakout is like in much lower time frame, reacted from somewhere here. Yeah, and sold one. Then and I saw that, okay, judging from the fact that market has taken out this low, this is like my last, let's say, strong, meant to be strong low. This low right here, this is like a market structure shift for me. When it closed with this body, I was like, okay, let me just watch out to see what happens. Yeah, then you can see market can easily buy from here and take out this high. But I still realize something, that this high failed to this buy momentum we had here failed to take out this high. Instead, what it did was it took out liquidity of this leg and reacted from the extreme sell point of interest or supply, which is exactly what the market did. So it kind of took out this, reacted from this, and dropped. I was like, let's see. Then when the market bought from, this is like a good order block. So market bought from here again and still failed to take out this high. Then I started looking for entries. And how I got my entry was quite simple. Let me remove this. How I got my entry was quite simple. It was on the that 3 minutes have a 1 minute time frame. Let me see. Okay, it's on the 1 minute time frame. So right here. So I saw that when this buy could not take out this high and dropped again, I knew that this high will overall be my target if I'm to sell, if I'm to get a sell entry. This high right here will be my target. This low rather will be my target. More of like my drawn liquidity, if I'm to put it like that. Because it is a weak level. Yes, it's a weak level and price needs to take it out. So what did I do? What did I do? I now saw this, you know, market reacted from this block right here. This block right here. If I had the second time frame, you probably see it. Reacted from this block right here and sold off, giving some sort of, this is like a mitigation block entry. This was exactly my entry. And when I marked out this POI, price just broke this low. Price just broke this low. So I saw that this might be my inducement to this mitigation block. So everything lined up. I had my where price is coming from, I expect price to go to, my logic behind why I expect price to go to that point. I have my inducement, I have my point of interest that has a fair value gap and all. So this all lined up with my trading style. So what I did, so this was in the midnight. Yeah, around I literally slept after marking out this POI because when price just sold here, this was around 3. I was up till 3. I just slept. I just had this and I still covered the lows, the highs rather, because price can still decide to just dip and cause havoc. So my this was my target. And when I woke up, I just saw that market came to my point of interest and dipped. So this is the first entry I had today. But like I said, I didn't take any of these entry because I don't trade on Mondays. Or I rarely trade on Mondays. I'll keep it like that because I don't trade on Mondays. So this was it. I woke up to TP. I mean, that I didn't take the trade, but it just kind of gives me, or how will I put it, makes me know that okay, yes, my read on the market bias is right, and it just gives a good feeling overall. I won't lie. Yeah. So after this trade, I didn't take any again because I initially had a buy set up around this. This is like a you know mitigation block or whatever block it is. This is it. So I initially had this, but why I didn't take the trade from here, why I didn't have this set up, why it did not fully align with how I trade, because though it's a good point of interest, I mean price bought for me, but it didn't create any break of structure. So overall, this whole thing is weak. Understand? The whole thing is weak. So my second entry is still the same, still the same logic. Price created this sort of inducement, dropped. Then this buy, which was a strong, like a good buy, but I mean this is my last strong supply. This point right here. If price takes out this point, then I have my market structure shift to the upside, and I'll look for buys, potential buy opportunities. But since this is not happening, I'll stick to my sell. And one thing I always pray for before I um trade or look at the chart is for clarity, because I always want to act on what price is showing me and not what I want to see. Understand? Because if I come to the market with what I want to see, it kind of feeds my ego. And if market does not do what I want, it hurt my ego. So I wanted just clarity, and I marked out this as my market structure shift. That if price is take out this high from this buy momentum, then I'll look for a market structure shift. But you know, price didn't. It still bought, respected this supply. It's like a form of supply right here. That price respected. And why respected this supply is simple. My first entry was from a mitigation block or a breaker block, but this, give me a sec. Where's my first entry? Okay, my first entry was from here, which I just explained. But I mean, there's still a good other block above it. You understand? There's still a very good other block above it, which market could sell from. But all I saw was the market came to that other block there. I respected it. I was like, okay, let's see what the market has for me if I will still get any selling. Because I mean, if a low fails create a high, it automatically becomes weak. Then if a high fails create a low, it becomes weak too. So when I said that, okay, this buy momentum failed to take out this high, shey Trump don come, be like Trump don come this area o. So I mean price created an inducement, so I didn't see any trade opportunity here. Created an inducement, so but this was like a good supply zone to sell from. Understand? But like I said, I had a buy initial entry here, but I was watching to see what market does. The market sold, came back here and sold off again. I was like, nah, I'll just, if I get an entry, I'll just take it. Because I know that this would be a weak level for price to come to. And I mean, I target 1:4 mostly, but if it was a 1:4 trade, I mean, I for don't come out. But if I'm being real, I would have targeted here. And I mean, I never still hit TP. Chai. Go one year, go one you die. So, how did I get my entries? Quite simple. Still the same logic. Price sold aggressively from here, breaking this low, this mitigation block, or you can say you can call it a supply and demand, because I mean it's a strong supply that price kept respecting this area right here and broke it aggressively. So it's more of like a break and retest. So my entry was from here, and I covered this block right here because on the much lower time frame, there's also a good block right here for price to sell from. So I just covered this block right. I just covered the body. This was my entry. I covered the body like this, my entry. Then I was like, judging that if I see a liquidity, I'll possibly be interested in the trade, but I didn't take it overall. So what price? Price engineered liquidity right here. You can see he bought a little, did like he wanted selling, and also created some sort of other block for FOMO traders or whatever. It's like a good other block to keep selling from, but I saw it as an engineered liquidity because it didn't come to my overall point of interest. So I just waited, and when I got the alert, this piercing, I was like, be like my zone don't fail. Oh. But I mean, I saw I also see a huge rejection from here, which solidified my bias or my sell bias. Yeah, my sell bias. So yeah, this was how I got my entry, my second entry on gold, and it just wicked and dropped. Though it has not gone to my take profit, but I know that this would be the viral target. Price can still decide to buy, you know, buy back to this other block right here and sell. But I know that this low is my target. Like this low is like a very weak low. This low is a weak low. But I mean, market can do whatever it wants to do. If you market can do whatever it chooses to do. And yeah, it's a wrap. Like I said, market price can still decide to use this as my inducement. Because I mean, it didn't react from the main order block up there. And this is on 5 minutes. You understand? Though I have a rule for liquidity that if my liquidity does not either sweep or cause a break, then it's not a good, like it's not, does not match all my criteria. So yeah, but engineered liquidity do not normally break. It just mostly sweeps the high or low that created it. So yeah, this can be inducement, because there's nothing here that is not mitigated. Inducement for this main POI. So I'll have a what is it called? An alert set here. I'll still possibly sell from here. But I don't trade on Mondays. Possibly sell from here. And my SL will just cover this. My take profit is still this low. Because I mean, if price decides to buy from here, no wahala. But what I'm saying is, price is just respecting supply. On the much higher time frame, it's sort of creating I mean, this is a very clear trend line liquidity. It's just tapping for tap for tap for. So that's that for that. If market decides to keep buying from here, no wahala, my brother. Understand? No yawa. I learn every day. So that's that. Yeah. On Euro USD, I haven't really seen nothing yet except the point of interest that I had marked out since. Gold is obviously ranging. Gold is such a anyhow pair. So yeah, and I mean I said before that this is a good point of interest to buy from this breaker block right here, but it's not what I would trade typically. It's not typically what I would trade. So this is my point of interest for Euro USD. And before I will buy from here, I want to see a change of character because price is just giving this rubbish price action here. So yeah, that will be all. Thank you guys for watching. Um, follow well to follow my page. It really helps. You can just show your support. Easy. Thank you.